Hello friends, how are you? Brad Reynolds here with the Synergy Realty Network, which you already knew that hashtag Think Nashville, Think Brad. And I'm back yet again with my quarterly wrap-up video, this one for the third quarter of 2025. Now we're gonna be running through a few different statistics I'll be sharing, and as always, remember, all of our data comes from our local MLS, Real Tracks. As always, we work all over Middle Tennessee, but keep in mind this is only about Nashville proper. Let's jump into it. First, let's look at sales. Sales for the first 9 months of this year, unfortunately, are down versus the first 9 months of last year. Sales for the first 9 months of this year, 5,200. That compares to 5,750 for last year. But the good news is sales for the third quarter alone are higher than the third quarter of last year. 2038 versus this year, 1899 versus last year. I truly think we have turned the corner, and I'm excited to see how the fourth quarter numbers come out. Now next, inventory. Unfortunately, inventory is up year over year, roughly 17%. At the end of September for this year, we're roughly 4,170 properties listed in Davidson County in Nashville per Greater Nashville Realtors. This compares with 3,571 at the end of last year, end of September of 2024. Now let's look at sales price. Sales price is both good and bad here. The median sales price for a single family home in Nashville at the moment, $580,000. For a condo, $350,000. Now, how does that compare to last year? Well, last year, a single family home median price, $567,000. So we're up a few percent there. However, condos were $390,000 last year. The condo market has truly taken a beating, and I hope we turn the corner here soon, because I have a lot of great clients who own some great condos, and I don't want to see their investment get any worse. Lastly, days on market. Now, this has been a common theme in a lot of my videos, but one of the chief things I have noticed and been so thankful for with days on market is that so many sellers, while the average number of days on market has gone up, most are still getting close to list price on the whole. 97 to 98% is about where most homes are going of original list price. At the end of June, it took start to finish around 60 days. Today, closer to 65, 66, and I would expect that number to go up a little bit more end of year. But once we get to the springtime season, I think the sheer number of properties will shrink. I think the number of available properties will shrink. I think the number of properties under contract will grow, and I think this market that has been going sideways the last few years will start to blossom. But in the meantime, the market is going sideways. If you don't have to buy at the moment, honestly, wait. If you have to buy, call someone like me, someone that can break down all the terms, get you the best lender, the best title company. I'm clear, I'm consistent on this in every video I talk about. Now, flip side, if you're a seller, think about waiting. Think about waiting. Usually November, December is the worst time to sell and sometimes the best time to buy because folks are ready to get a deal. And you're gonna wanna watch what the Federal Reserve is doing as well, right? Right, wrong, or indifferent, they play a big hand in what goes on in our economy. Is it too much? Probably so, but that's for another video. However, many agents and many people in the real estate world, I think, are overselling the impact of federal funds rate cuts. I think we'll have some impacts, but ultimately it comes down to price. Probably the next year or so, price is sideways, maybe a few percent down. It gives the market a time to catch its breath. If you're a buyer, a chance to look, see what your options are, and a chance if you're a seller to price appropriately. It's so important, price appropriate, because if not, and you're pricing like 2022, 2023, you're probably gonna wind up in a situation like a lot of folks where it's taking forever and the frustration is growing. So all that in mind, think Nashville, think Brad. Reach out to us for all of your real estate needs. We would love to be your agent. We're never too busy. I had a gentleman the other day that called and said, I actually ran into him and he said, oh, Brad, I wanted you to be my agent, but I thought you were too busy. I see all the great videos. The reality is we're never too busy. Reach out. We'd love to hear from you. See you soon. Cheers.